Marvel Spider-Man 2 – Everything You Need to Know. Marvel poster boy Spider-Man has been quite popular across several media for some time now. With news that Marvel Spider-Man 2 is scheduled for a release this year, the buzz around the superhero has increased exponentially. Gamers have been waiting patiently ever since the release of Marvel Spider-Man for the sequel to the original Spider-Man. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video to learn more about the game. Long-awaited Marvel Spider-Man 2. We got the first glimpse of Marvel Spider-Man 2 during the PlayStation Showcase in September 2021, where a 1.5-minute trailer of the game was shown. In the trailer, we come across both Peter Parker and Miles Morales fighting thugs together, prompting that this time around we might get to play the game as both characters. Not much has been shown about the gameplay in the trailer, but we still managed to figure out a few details from what seems to be a cinematic teaser. However, the studio has revealed that the game will be exclusively a single-player campaign, unlike popular demand for a co-op where players had expected to explore the city alongside a companion. The game is being developed by Insomniac, the studio responsible for the 2018 Marvel Spider-Man and the Spider-Man Miles Morales, two games that have set the standard relatively high for what's next to come. The creative director of the original Spider-Man game, Brian Intihar, is going to make a comeback alongside Ryan Smith, who was the game director of the original game. Naji Jeter as Miles Morales and Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker will also make a comeback. The game will only be released on next-generation consoles like the Xbox X Series and PS5, but there are plans to release the game on PS4 for the time being. Marvel Spider-Man 2 Villains, Characters and Suits. It has been confirmed that Venom is going to be one of the main villains of the game, where the Candyman voice actor has been roped in to play the symbiote from outer space. However, he isn't the only one. There is also a chance that the other major villain in the game would be Kraven the Hunter, who is more likely to go after Miles Morales, considering him a more formidable prey owing to his venom strikes and the ability to cloak himself. Venom, on the other hand, is speculated to be handling Peter Parker, and there is a huge possibility that in this time narrative, Harry Osborn will host the symbiote and not Eddie Brock or Flash Thompson. It is yet to be specified whether Peter would also find himself under the influence of the symbiote. Still, we can expect some stellar combat sequences between the two, with a sufficient dose of emotions. Apart from that, Wraith is also going to play a major part in the sequel, especially after the City That Never Sleeps DLC did a stellar job at showing the transformation of Yuri Watanabe into an ambiguous character. She might have differences with Spider-Man over a stance of killing other baddies or a questionable moral code, but it is speculated that the two of them might come together in pursuit of a common goal. Many gamers also assuming that Wraith won't be an NPC but a playable character. Apart from Wraith, we might come across Kingpin and Lizard as minor antagonists in the game, where Kurt Connors was shown in the epilogue of Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Kingpin was a villain in the side quest threatening Miles and his family. Other villains that we might come across in the game are Taskmaster and Mysterio. Mysterio, especially since the gear used by Wraith is often stolen from Mysterio in the comics. Considering how Insomniac has provided exceptional additional content in Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales, we can expect some badass Spider-Man suits waiting for the gamers with additional powers. And according to speculation, we might also come across a symbiote suit with some unique abilities. Marvel Spider-Man 2 release date. As per the official blog post from Sony in December 2022, the game is scheduled for release in the fall of 2023. However, no specific date has been mentioned. However, Tony Todd had mentioned in a now-deleted tweet that the game would most likely be released in September this year. He went on to blame this debacle on his jet lag and has been cautious ever since with any secrets regarding the game. But Insomniac Studios, which is simultaneously working on Marvel's Wolverine, might end up releasing the game in early 2024. Marvelous verdict. It will be fascinating to see what Insomniac has in store for gamers, especially after the success of the two Spider-Man titles. The first two games have managed to exceed the expectations of gamers in almost every aspect, which means the sequel has a lot of pressure to perform well and produce a similarly immersive experience as the two previous games. If you enjoyed this video, please share and like the video. And for more exciting videos, please subscribe to our channel.